check out that sky somewhere out there. Oh, you can't see it though. Long's Peak is out there. I conquered that dude. But that's not what this video is about. It's not about chasing the top mountains, but kind of just putting some things in perspective for you guys in regards to, as Jeff Alberts would say, chasing the physique. So big misconception out there is that I stay pretty close to contest lean year round, and you know what, that is definitely not the case. I think part of it is surely my fault, because I tend to put pictures up of my physique usually when it's leaner, right? And I think you know, yeah, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the way I look in general, but when I'm a little extra lean, it's like it's cool to me, and I'm guilty of sharing that perhaps a little bit more frequently than I should, and I think sometimes it gives you guys the wrong idea. So I think this is something I want to bring up, because most of us started partaking in most of us who are tuning into this channel, chances are we're more into the extreme side of body composition, right? Like in regards to like manipulating our body comps. You know, we might have started out just trying to lose 20, 30 pounds, trying to put on, you know, 10, 15, 20 pounds of muscle. But then, you know, we find ourselves here. And I think sometimes this sport, especially for those of us who are trying to chase those extremes, it really pushes images on us that aren't necessarily realistic, at least not year round. You know, I like to say that, yeah, there's certain points every so often that I get myself really lean, and that's because that is what the sport requires in order for me to be competitive. But to think that I look like that year round, it's totally off. So let me give you guys a good example here of what I look like during different segments of the year. So on the left, you're going to see me bulked up at like the peak weight. That's about as heavy as I let myself get. And then on the right, you're going to see an image of myself, a more recent image of myself at about 175 pounds. So 190 on the left, 175 on the right. And even though I am a more advanced bodybuilder, like most folks out there, I do better in regards to training when I'm in a when I'm overfed in a controlled manner. And again, how much calories will you require in regards to those overfeeding cycles? That's going to depend on a lot of things, and that's probably best left off for another video. But what I wanted to get out there more than anything is just really erase that misconception that I look this way year round, and that you should try to do the same too. And here, the kicker is that I do think that in general, so I've been a thin kid all of my life. I think I can't recall a time in my life when I just didn't have that skinny, hyperactive look to me. Like I've always had like basically abs, but a lot of it had to do with the fact that I played outside, unlike kids today. And so yeah, you know, that's kind of where my body hovers. But even then, I still go through periods of overfeeding, and I won't allow myself to stay too lean year round, because that means chances are I'm not eating enough to support training, progressive training. And then also the other kicker is that it won't allow me to be as flexible and enjoy certain other things in life that have absolutely nothing to do with bodybuilding. You know, things like enjoying my mother's cooking, right? Having a beer or two with, maybe three, with my buddies, you know, during football season, you know, that sort of stuff. So again, I think it's very unrealistic to think that you should look that way year round, especially if you're tuning into this channel and one of your goals is to, you know, progress and push as close to your genetic ceiling when it comes to the amount of muscle that you can carry. I definitely think that in order to achieve that, you will need cycles of where you're gaining and cutting, and this goes for advanced athletes, and this even goes for athletes with pretty low body fat set points. So how big of a surplus, that's going to be dependent on many things, and maybe best left off for another video. And the same thing with like the gaining length, how high should your body fat get, all that sort of stuff is very, it really is a situation to situation thing. So the answer would be it depends. But I think more than anything, I just wanted to put it out there that I don't want people to feel guilty if they don't look a certain way year round, because I don't. A lot of the physique pictures that you might see floating around of me online, that's not what I look like year round. You got to see from those previous from that previous set of pictures. So that is it. Just wanted to throw that out there. My last mini cut, my last fat loss phase rather, just kind of ended, and now it's time to progress and push myself back up to that 190-ish pound mark, and then we'll just keep doing that, rinsing and repeating until I feel I have accumulated the changes that I'm looking for, and then it's time to get on stage and really get as lean as we can. All right, that is it. Look forward to making more of these just random informative videos, and I kind of want to keep this separate from my my training journal, because I feel like that's more so to just follow how I'm doing, whereas this is more like just little tidbits of information that I think a lot of you guys will find useful. That is it. Okay, I'm done.